Do you know the difference between interest expense and interest rate? Probably not, but maybe you do. Well, let me help you out a little bit. So interest expense is the interest you pay over time versus interest rate, that is the amount that you pay, the interest that you're paying, right? So on a traditional mortgage, you're paying we're always taught to look at the interest rate, right? So the lower the interest rate, the better it is. You're saving money on that payment. Unfortunately, we were never taught to look at the interest expense. The interest expense is like I said, the amount of time you're paying that interest. So what if you could reduce that interest expense or reduce that time you're paying that interest on a mortgage, and at the same time pay off your mortgage much faster? At this point, you're probably thinking, how is that possible without paying an extra payment to your mortgage? Well, it is possible. It's possible from a mortgage or a strategy that we offer. It's actually a first lien HELOC strategy, or in this case, we call it an all-in-one mortgage. And what that mortgage is it's a HELOC, first lien HELOC, which combines your checking account and your mortgage together. And it's powered based on deposits. So the deposits are your payments. The deposits get swept into the mortgage side of this account, and it reduces your balance dollar for dollar for whatever that deposit is, without you losing access to any of those funds. This is a powerful tool because not only are you paying principal first and reducing your balance, you're utilizing interest expense versus interest rate. So you're reducing the amount of time you're paying interest on. Hopefully this is making sense. So it's very possible to pay a several $100,000 mortgage off in less than 5 years, depending on how much deposits are going into the account. And again, like I said, you're not losing access to any of those deposit dollars that's being deposited into this account. It's a sweep account that's powered by a normal checking account, but it just combines the mortgage and your checking together. This is a powerful tool. I mean, this is a tool that I believe everyone should know about. Everyone is not going to qualify for it, but it is a powerful tool that investors should definitely know about. Your homeowner, retirees should know about it, because in addition to paying off the mortgage much faster, saving on hundreds and thousands of dollars of interest potentially, you have 30 years to withdraw money, because it is a HELOC. It still functions as a line of credit, but you're not going behind a second mortgage. So essentially what this mortgage is going to do is pay off your existing mortgage, put this loan in first lien HELOC, first lien position, but then it's going to allow you to, like I said, pay off the mortgage significantly faster, save on interest, a significant amount of interest, and still have access to all the equity dollars in that account for 30 years. So you could essentially repeat this cycle over and over and over again, and you become your own bank. So if this is something that's intrigued you or want a little bit more information, my name is Chris Irvin. I'm with Geneva Financial, and I would love to talk to you. We can maybe even jump on a Teams call so you can kind of actually see how it works through our simulator. I look forward to talking to you guys.